In this video, we're going to talk about how to master TikTok Shop Affiliate to start making money with it as a beginner. We're going to break down everything that you need to know from A to Z. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly what to do in terms of how to pick the winning products, how to create viral TikTok videos, and most importantly, how to generate sales and commissions as a TikTok Shop affiliate. These are the topics that we are going to cover. How to make TikTok Shop videos that get views. There are 4 basic elements to it. What makes a product go viral? How to find winning products, the 5 different video styles that work extremely well, and also we're going to talk about the common mistakes to avoid. So all the topics are timestamped in the description down below. So if there's a specific topic that you want to learn about first, feel free to jump ahead. But if you're brand new to TikTok Shop Affiliate, I definitely recommend you to watch the entire video all the way through before you jump around. So without further ado, let's get right into this. So in case this is the first time you're hearing about TikTok Shop Affiliate, let's talk about how it actually works. So the process is really simple. You simply talk about a product inside of your TikTok video. If someone watches your video and decides to buy the product, then you will earn a commission for each sale. The process is that simple. And one of the best part about this model is that you don't need to hold any inventory or provide any customer service. The seller of those products will be responsible to do all of that. So your main job as an affiliate is to create engaging TikTok videos that people want to watch and then buy the products. And the amount of the commission that you can earn is dependent on each product. So each product is different. Typically it ranges from 10 to 30%, but then again, it could be lower or higher than this, all dependent on the product. So next, let's talk about how to make TikTok Shop affiliate videos that actually get views. So this is the one most important aspect to master, because if you can make videos that get views, you will make money with TikTok Shop affiliate. That is the one common thread amongst all successful TikTok Shop affiliate creators. It's the ability to create good videos. And there are 4 basic elements that you can master. And here are the 4 elements that you can master to create TikTok Shop videos that has the potential to go viral. And when you look at the most successful TikTok videos, they almost always have one or more of these elements inside of their videos. The first one is to master the hook. They always have a strong hook to capture the audience attention. The next one is audience retention. They try to retain the viewer's attention for as long as possible. And then we have controversy. Now controversy is effective because it encourages the viewers to engage with the video. And lastly, we have call to action. Most of these successful videos have a very strong call to action to direct the viewers on how to purchase the product. So next we are going to break down each one of these elements, learn the frameworks, and then apply the same frameworks into our own videos. The first element is master the hook. Now the purpose of the hook is to be able to stop somebody's scroll. Just imagine someone scrolling on TikTok one after another. What will actually make them stop their scroll and watch your video? Now the hook is crucial to capture viewers' attention. This is the most important part of your video, because if you think about it, if you are not able to capture viewers' attention, they won't even have the chance to watch the rest of your video. So a strong hook significantly increases the chances of a video going viral. And you could do it by 2 types of hooks, either by an audible hook or a visual hook, or both at the same time. Now let's first talk about the audible hook. Now, an effective way to do an audible hook is to call out a specific audience, and it's useful to use the word you. Now, using the word you is effective because the viewers will feel like they are being addressed. For example, you can say something like, if you are going to school, then you need to listen up. Another effective element to add to the audible hook is to introduce a problem. So for example, you can say something like, if you sit a lot during the day and have back pain. So having the back pain, that is the problem that you're introducing. So if someone do sit a lot during the day and have back pain, those would be the audience that could relate to it and would have a high chance to want to watch your video. So let's look at an actual example.
If you're still using one of these to clean your pool, you're probably having a rough time, man.
So that was the audible hook. If you're still using one of these to clean your pool, you're probably having a rough time. So he called out a broad audience and also introduced the problem. And he also did like a slight zoom in here in the beginning to put the product in frame. So he actually combined both the audible hook and the visual hook. And this video has gotten over 269,000 views and generated over $66,000 in revenue in the past 30 days. So it did really well. So I'm going to show you another example of using the word you and introducing the problem and offering the product as a solution. And this video has gotten over 3 million views and sold over $90,000 in revenue in the last 30 days. So in profit, this is about $9,000. And let's take a look at the video.
You know that if you're gaining weight, especially in the midsection, you're always tired and can't fall asleep at night, and when you do fall asleep, you can't stay asleep, which is the important part. If you have a constant craving for sugar or sweets, or have a hump on your neck, maybe you've been getting emotional over everything lately, even the littlest things. If you're experiencing a lot of those symptoms, chances are you have high levels of cortisol, which can be linked to a deficiency in vitamin D. This is vitamin D3 and K2 by the very popular brand Micro Ingredients.
So in the beginning, she basically just said, did you know that if you're gaining weight, especially in the midsection, if you're always tired and can fall asleep, right, listing all the symptoms, and eventually she would just present the product as a solution. So this is a very effective hook and video format. Now, calling out a specific audience and introducing a problem to them is often effective because it evokes emotions. Now, the emotions could be curiosity, it could be intrigue, desire, it could be fear, it could be FOMO, fear of missing out. So when you're speaking to a specific audience and you can introduce a problem that is relevant to them, that is often very effective. Now for the audible hook, it could also be some type of sound effects. For example, you could use something that is unusual, that interrupts the usual scrolling pattern. And next, we're going to talk about visual hook. This is something unusual, eye-catching, such as any unique visual that you could incorporate into your videos, any bright colors, or camera angles. It could be a zoom in or camera movement. It could be text on screen. Let me show you an example of an unusual image that triggers intrigue and curiosity as the emotion, and it's a product that solves a problem. So here is the video that we are going to look at. In the last 7 days, it has gotten over 7 million views and generated over $153,000. So in the past 7 days, this is over $15,000 in profit in just one video.
Is this viral Korean face mask really worth all the hype? I'm a dermatologist, and unlike everyone else who's reviewed this mask, I actually went full-on science nerd and measured real-time before and after hydration results when I tried it on my recent flight back from Korea.
So right in the beginning, this is a visual hook, just him putting on the face mask. It's kind of unusual if you're scrolling, that kind of captured my attention. And the visual hook is that he asked the question, is this viral Korean face mask really worth all the hype? So that evokes some type of curiosity and intrigue, like, I really want to know if this works. So this worked really well because he combined both visual and also audible hook, and he also put the text on the screen here. So that kind of added to the visual hook by having the text on screen. So all these things kind of all work together to make you want to watch the rest of the video. Next, let's take a look at another example of a visual hook, because this is an amazing example of a visual hook because this creator didn't even speak in the video and it has over 50 million views. This creator utilized an unusual image plus intrigue, and it's also a product that solves a problem. So as you can see here, in the last 30 days, this video has gotten over 56 million views and generated over $276,000 in revenue. So that was the visual hook, and for the rest of the video, she just demonstrated how to use the product. And this product is a hair identifier spray. So as you can see in the beginning, kind of captured attention because it definitely seemed unusual. And I was thinking, what is this? It looked kind of weird, but it's also intriguing. So that kind of captured my attention. And then you could see how she was using the product. So that's definitely an effective visual hook that helped capture people's attention. And I'll show you one more good example of mixing a visual hook and also a audible hook of an unusual sound in the beginning.
So my best friend's daughter is about to...
So that was literally the hook in the beginning in the first 2 seconds. Just her unpeeling the face mask, and then she also added an unusual sound. And this specific video has gotten over 1.2 million views and generated over $83,000 in revenue. So something like that could potentially work really well. So when you try to come up with your own audible hook or visual hook, remember to just be authentic. Start the video immediately with the hook. There shouldn't be any pauses in the beginning. Focus on engaging the viewer within the first few seconds, because the first few seconds is all you have to capture their attention. And it's always useful to study and replicate other creators' effective hooks from their viral videos. Don't copy the hook exactly, like word by word, but you can definitely take inspirations from them and then add your own elements to it and then make it your own. So next we're going to talk about audience retention. So once you're able to hook the viewers, your next step is to get them to watch your video for as long as possible. So here are the 4 basic elements that can help you with audience retention. So number one, you could utilize zoom in or zoom out. So you can zoom in to emphasize certain key points or to make sure that the product you're promoting is in frame. And next one is you could add text. So we definitely saw this in some of the TikTok examples that we saw, because some people don't have sound on when they're watching TikToks. And even when they do have sound on, having text on screen can help hold their attention easier. And next one is to demonstrate value. Don't just say it, but actually show it. So we definitely saw this in some of the examples before. You want to demonstrate the benefits of the product and not just like talk about it, but actually like do it and show the audience. And the last one is to use hand gestures. And we are going to talk more about this in the call to action section. But the purpose of this is to be able to guide the audience attention to certain key points or things that you're describing on screen. It's very effective when it comes down to guiding your audience attention. So next we're going to talk about controversy. So if you could incorporate controversy into your videos, it will be very effective in terms of helping your video go viral because it encourages engagement. And the more people actually engage with your video, like they like it or comment, it only helps your chance of your video going more viral. So here are the 4 ways that you could use to incorporate more controversy. So a lot of creators like to purposely use misspelled words in their text on screen just to encourage more people that will comment on their videos. Another way is to mispronounce certain words on purpose. That is also very effective. Next is to give an unpopular opinion on certain topics. It's always effective when you invite civilized debate, or you could use any interesting or uncommon visuals that will basically get people to comment more on your videos. And here's something to remember. Remember not to be rude, because that's not the type of controversies that we want in our videos, because ultimately that won't lead to any sales. So the last element that we're going to talk about is the call to action. So the purpose of the call to action is to try to create some type of urgency. You want to try to make the viewer to feel a sense of urgency so they could, make the decision to buy immediately. You want to make them feel that they don't want to miss out and they want to take action right away. So this can be achieved in a few ways. So number one is to try to promote any limited time sales. So when you promote anything that's on a flash sales, that's when prices are significantly reduced for like a period of time. You see that a lot definitely on TikTok. And you can also try to suggest that the products might run out of stock. So that could give the viewers a sense of scarcity. You can indicate that the product is going viral and may soon sell out. And a very effective way to try to direct your viewers to purchase the product is to just use visual cues. You could point to the product link with your hand, or you could use like an arrow to kind of just direct the viewer's attention on exactly how to purchase. So let's look at a couple examples.
Why did nobody tell me these things were literally on sale and you can get them with free shipping? This is the viral 4-in-1 retractable car charger that charges virtually any device.
So this creator put the call to action in the beginning, but he basically just said, why did nobody tell me these things were literally on sale? And you can get them with free shipping. So you don't need to complicate this. Something this simple could definitely work really well. So this is another example of the sale tactic. So this is the craziest sale I've ever seen on TikTok. So that is the title of the video. And this video has gotten over 1.8 million views and generated over $114,000 in revenue.
Guys, cows are completely messed up. Right now you can get an ice maker for $22 with free shipping. There's currently a spring sale going on, but you get an extra 50% off if you're a new customer, which means if you've never bought an ice maker before, you'll get it for $22. Guys, make sure to get it right now before they realize how cheap they made it.
So that was the very simple 20-second video. Just highlighted the sale price plus free shipping, added in a screenshot, and just directed people how to purchase. So again, something simple like this could work really well. So next we're going to talk about what makes a product go viral. So the number one factor I would say is that the product solves a problem, because people are generally most likely to buy something if it solves a problem for them. Secondly, if the product has a wow factor, something unique that you don't easily find in stores. This I wouldn't say it's a must, but it definitely helps when it has something that's unique about it. Next is that it's visually appealing, something that just stands out. If a product has, let's say, a different colors, definitely I would recommend you to choose the color that stands out more. It will definitely help you stop to scroll a little bit better because it is more eye-catching. The next one is that it is an impulse purchase. So this one, I think it's somewhat important because if it's a product that doesn't require too much thinking or consideration before purchasing, it will definitely help with conversions. So I recommend you to choose a product that doesn't have a price that's too high, preferably anywhere between $10 to $50, because the cheaper the product is, the more likely that people will buy without having to think too much about it. And the last one is that it has to have plenty in stock. preferably at least 1,000 units available from the seller. Now, it's important to ensure that the product that you plan to sell has plenty in stock, because then if your video somewhat goes viral, then you won't lose on any potential sales. So that is definitely an important factor. So next, I'm going to show you how to find winning products by using a tool called kalodata. So this is the tool that many of the successful TikTok shop creators I know use. It's an amazing research tool. It just makes everything so much easier. You're able to see at a glance the best selling products and also like the best performing videos. So for example, if we were to just click on one, we're able to just click on this one, and then it will tell you the stats of this video, how many views it got, how many revenue that this video has generated. And when you come down here, it will also show you the other creators who are creating the content for this specific product that are also doing well. So for example, these are all different creators creating content for this same product. And you can see the amount of views that they got for each video and also how much revenue that each video generated. Take a look at this one. So this product is an electric shaver, and this specific video has generated 3.4 million views in the past 30 days. And it generated more than $194,000 in revenue. So this give or take is about $19,000 to $20,000 in profit. And to see the video, you can just hover over here and they will show you the video, or you can just click on it.
Just know that your kitty thing is crying for help if you're still shaving with disposable razors. Everyone knows disposable razors are terrible for your skin.
And you have the option to download this video without any watermarks, or you can export this script by just clicking here, and then the exact script of the video will be exported. And as you can see here, the script is generated in just a few minutes. And then you can copy this and then paste it onto like a Word document, and then you can modify it any way you want. Or you could use the AI option here to optimize it. So you can just click on this, and let's say we want to reword the script. Can you reword the script? And just hit enter, and then the AI will get to work and then reword the script for you. So here we have a reworded version of the script. So let's come back to the main page here, and I'll show you exactly how to find potential winning products. We can come to the product tab. So let's go to the last 7 days and hit submit. So here we are seeing the last 7 days result. I think that's just better because it's more recent. So here we are looking at the best selling products in the entire TikTok shop marketplace. We see the different products here in this column, the number of items sold, the amount of revenue that was generated, and I believe right now is sorted by the most items sold. So if you want to sort by the most revenue, we could do that as well. And also we could see this approximate revenue trend in this given period. And again, if you want to see quickly the most viewed videos, you can just hover over the thumbnail and it'll show you exactly what those videos are. So what I like to do is to not go for any of these best-selling items, because number one, they are already more saturated. Many people may have already seen these items and they have either purchased them or decided not to purchase. And also these items I think tend to have more creators creating videos for them. So it's also more saturated on the creator side. That's just my logic when I think about this. But they could definitely still work if they're still trending. So there's not one right or wrong way to go about this. It's just what I personally prefer. So I think it's a better strategy to try to find products that have not totally blown up yet, but are still getting sales on a consistent basis. So those would be like the hidden gems. So how we are going to do that is to utilize the filters on the left-hand side. You can select the category of products that you sell in if you have a specific niche that you sell in. For this example, I will just leave it as is so we can just see a broader result. And then for the revenue filter, I like to pick 1K to 10K. So that would indicate that the product has made some meaningful sales, but not yet overly saturated. The revenue source, I like to pick video because that's what I focus on. And the revenue trend, I like to select growing so that it has a growing trend. And then for the average unit price, I like to, let's say, set this at 15 to, let's say, 75. And as we talked about, the unit price, when it's too high, it's less likely that it could be a impulse purchase. And when the price is too low, then you won't be able to earn much commission. So I think 15 to 75 approximately would be a good range. So we can click apply, and then we can click submit. So here we have the result. So when you look at the product, I like to just take a quick glance at like the trend. So this seems like has already gone up quite a bit. So something like this is more appealing to me because it's like growing steadily. So you can just browse around to see what catches your eyes. So something like this is appealing to me in terms of the product trend, and you can see the number of items sold and then the revenue that has generated. And then we can just click on one and see if this would be a possible winning product. So you can see a healthy trend going upward a bit. And then you can see the actual TikTok product link here. So this is a travel size body and hair fragrance mist. And then we can come down here and see the exact creators that are creating content for this product. And also the exact videos that were created for this product. So this specific video generated about $3,000 in revenue based on almost 8,000 views. So that seems like a very healthy ratio, and that's the number of items sold. So something like this could possibly have potential. If you want to try this tool, I have a direct link listed down in the description. If you use my code KUMO, K-U-M-O, you'll get an extra 10% off. And then you can come back out here and look at the other search results. And based on what you resonate with and also what meets the winning product criteria that we talked about to narrow down the potential winners. So this is how you would find winning products using kalodata. So next, let's talk about how to get the products. So there are basically two main ways. So the first way is to try to get free samples. You could directly request on the TikTok app. There's a button that you could request for a free sample under the product listing, or you could directly message the seller of that product. And the other way is to answer any collab invite that you may receive. So if they want to collaborate with you, they have the option to send you a collab invite, and then you can just accept and then be able to receive the free sample. So the last option is to use your points. So it's like a points reward system that the TikTok shop has set up where they will allow you to exchange your points to get free samples of different products. And the next option is to simply buy the product. So if you're just starting, you could just start small, order like 1 or 2 products. And once you have social proof and can show that you can create good content for your products, then it becomes much easier to talk to the sellers to get free samples at that point. And when you buy the product, you could either buy it from the TikTok shop itself, or you could purchase on Amazon. So the benefit of purchasing on the TikTok shop is usually you get a more competitive price, but then you need to wait a few more days for shipping typically. And then when you purchase on Amazon, you want to make sure that it is the same exact seller, that it is on Amazon, and that it is the same exact product that you're looking for. And the benefit of purchasing from Amazon is that usually you can get faster shipping so that you can have the product in hand faster to create content on. But the downside is usually the pricing on Amazon will be a little bit higher. So next, I'm going to talk about the 5 different video styles that work extremely well. So these are the different styles of videos that you can make, and I'll show you examples of each one. So the first popular one is the problem and solution video. They do extremely well on TikTok. And then we have product demonstration, comparison videos, text on screen, and also comment replies. So first, let's talk about the problem and solution video. And we actually saw a couple of these already, but to break it down further, this is the 4-step framework. First, you want to use the hook to describe the problem, and then you want to offer the product as a solution. You want to talk about the best features about the product, and then lastly, you want to give a strong call to action. So let's take a look at an example. So this is a product and solution video.
You sweat at night, but you still want a blanket? This is so cold. Come feel this. You don't have to get on camera. You can do it. Feel how cold this is.
Wow. It's soft too.
That is so cold.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Like, let it lay on you for a second. Hang on. Oh, and it's so soft. Look, feel this. Like, it's so cold. I'm so excited.
Oh.
This thing is awesome.
So here in the beginning, she presented the problem. If you sweat at night, but you still want a blanket. And then she proceeded to present the product as the solution to the problem. So this video did really well. 5.9 million views, over $163,000 sold. So this framework is extremely effective. So next we're going to talk about the product demonstration video. So this style of video is super straightforward. You simply demonstrate how the product works and show how effective it is. So here is an example of the product demonstration.
Okay, so apparently I don't clean my pool enough, and I just got this new Iper cordless robotic pool cleaner, and I'm going to put it to the test. So here we go. Just press and hold the button. It beeps. Set her down in the water just like so. Oh shit. Works good though. Look at her go. Dang, that thing's hauling ass. The battery lasts for up to 90 minutes and it'll clean up to 850 square feet. Alright, so after it's been running for about 45 minutes, this is what the pool looks like now. But all in all, this thing works great. So if you guys want one, grab you one right there in the link below.
So that was a super simple video, just show how effective the product is, show the process, talked about a couple of good features about the product, and then show the results. So that's pretty convincing for someone that's watching and want to do the same thing. And then he gave a call to action at the end using the hand gesture to pointing to the product link. So overall, great video. And it got 8.93 million views and sold more than $107,000 of product. So the next style of video that you could create is a comparison video. So this is when you compare side to side to show the more superior product. And when you do this, it is best not to show any trademarked logos, because when you show any trademarked logo, you risk getting a violation. So you definitely don't want to do that. Let me show you an example.
Test them out. This is the new Viral Wise vacuum, and this is the more well-known brand that I normally use. Here we go. Oh, this one stop. This one stop.
So this is the comparison video. So basically just to compare the product side by side to show that the product that he's promoting is a better product. Makes it seem like it's a no-brainer for someone that wants to purchase. And in the beginning, notice how he didn't mention any specific brand name. He only puts like high-end. So that is a smart thing to do because you don't want to mention any name that is trademarked, or you don't want to show any logos that are trademarked. And when you want to compare to like a well-known brand, this is what you can do. And then the next style of video that you can make is text on screen. So these are typically very short, typically less than 10 seconds or so, and they are the easiest to make. So to make it effective, you want to make sure that the video evokes some type of emotion. You want to make it relatable, and then you just want to showcase the product. So let's see an example. Let's take a look. And that was it. That was a 7 seconds video in total. Just her working out, about 4 to 5 different shots, and then just added the text on screen. Point of view, you stop wondering if it works and start doing the work to make it work. So this video did really well, 1.35 million views and more than $108,000 in sales. So that's not bad for a 7-second video. And the last type of video that you could make that works really well is comment replies. So you basically just make the video based on people's comments. And when you look at many successful TikTok Shop videos, these are some of the most viral type of content for many creators. So here is an example of a comment reply video.
I'm not gonna lie, the first 20 minutes of this, it's slippery, it slides off. I was just in the kitchen for a second and this slipped off my face. You need to like stay still for about 45 minutes and after that it becomes one with your skin, and then wait till you see what happens after 2 hours when I'm gonna go to sleep.
So as you can see, this is a video just based on someone commented on her video. Someone said, "No way this stays well enough to sleep, LOL." And then she literally just responded to it and obviously, gave a really good reply. And this video has gotten over 6.43 million views, over $265,000 sold just by replying to a comment. So this is definitely really effective. And when you look at other successful TikTok Shop videos, many of them are actually comment replies, just replying to people. And somehow TikTok seem to push those videos really hard most of the time. So you definitely want to take advantage of those opportunities when you could make comment replies videos. So that is all for this tutorial. I hope that was helpful. If you got any value from this, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop me a comment below. And until next time, see you in the next one.